everyone, and welcome to Coloritaville. This is Donna, and today I wanted to share with you the Kaiser Color gel pens. These are by KaiserCraft. This is a company out of Australia, and I happened upon these at my local Hobby Lobby over the weekend, and they were on sale, so I got them. They were 40% off, so I was super excited to get to try them and kind of see how they work. The only set I did not get was the neons, and that's because over the weekend I only got the glitter metallic. Then I really wanted to try the pastel. I went back first thing this morning and they were not 40% off, so I had to use my 40% off coupon to get the pastels, but I didn't want to pay full price for the neons since generally that's not my thing. And generally pastels aren't really either, so that's why, but once I tried these and really liked them, I wanted to try these too. So, okay. So we're going to take a look at these today, and we're going to compare them to the Sakura jelly rolls because I think most of us that have tried all the different gel pen brands can agree that Sakura makes a great gel pen, and that is a pretty high standard in gel pens. So yeah, I wanted to put these Kaiser colors up against what was known to be a very good gel pen brand to compare them. So that's what we're going to compare them to today. But we're going to take a quick look at them, and they're gorgeous. Oh my goodness. They come in really nice hard plastic cases, and these are available at Joann Fabrics, Hobby Lobby. They're also available on Amazon. There'll be links right down below in the description to these on Amazon so you guys can check them out. But they come in really nice hard cases. I like that. So it's going to be easy to store that. They also come in 48 packs, 24 packs, but these are the single 12 packs of each of the colors. They unsnap, which is great. And then, aren't they so pretty? Look at them. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, my OCD is going to make me turn these around for camera so you can see how they're supposed to be all pretty and how they're supposed to look. But yeah, they're really, really gorgeous pens. And I saw these a few years back, and I didn't get them because at the time everyone said, make sure you got a 1 millimeter point, make sure you got a 1 millimeter point. And I believe these are 0.8s. And so I kind of just never bought them to try them. But then over the weekend, I thought, yeah, I want to try it. And I'm glad I did. Okay, so let's just take a look at one of these up close. This one's such a pretty color. So there's not a name or a number or anything, and it is a beautiful, almost gem-like appearance. I think it would be the way I would describe it. They're very, very sleek. On the top, there is a little jewel that is supposed to like indicate color, and of course the lid stacks on top of the pen, and you have your point. Now there is not a like a finger guard or anything, and the bottom is very uniquely shaped. Can you guys kind of see how the bottom is? But I think it really makes the pen all the prettier. So, and as long as you're holding it kind of up here, you're not down here on that where it is that really weird shape, and it's smooth. It feels good in your hand. It's a good size. And I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so this is the glitter pack that you get. And then there is a metallic pack, same type of case. These are the metallics. Kind of gives you an idea of the color. We're going to look at the swatches here in a moment and everything. So just bear with me a second. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. And they stay in the case, so no worries about them falling out. So that's nice. And then this is the pastels. I wish I could have gotten the neons too, just to have tried them, because I'm telling you, I love these. Okay, so turn around. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I'm just going to mess them up when we pull them out to color with them. So But okay. But they're so pretty. I want them to look right. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so those are the 3 sets that I have. Again, it's the pastel, or the glitter, the metallic, and the pastel. Nice little storage cases. And I'll show you the swatches for these. Let's come in and look at that. All right, so, and I'm going to put the light back over here just so you can get a good look at the glitter. Sorry for shaking the camera, guys. But without the light, you really can't see the shine in the glitter as much. And then these are the metallics. And then these are the pastels from the set. And I'll give you an idea, because I did swatch this morning. I swatched my jelly rolls beside it so we could get a closer look. And these are the jelly rolls. So these are Sakura jelly rolls. These are the KaiserCraft. Here's the glitter. The top row is glitter. Second row is metallics. Bottom row is your pastels, or in the Sakuras, they're called moonlights. And you can see the glitter and the metallics. And I think the glitter is very similar in the amounts of glitter. I don't see that there's a difference truly in the amount of glitter. I do kind of get the feel maybe that the Sakura metallics are a little shinier, a little more metallic. And then there's not much of a difference in the pastels at all either. They're pretty much the same. So there is the comparison between the two. And let's talk price for a minute. A 12-pack of the Kaiser colors are running about a little, anywhere between like $10 and $10.50 for a 12-pack. On Amazon, I saw that the 24 packs are about $17, $18. Of course, then they have a full 48 set, which has all the sets in it. And when you look at the Sakuras, I looked these up on Amazon right before I started filming, and it looks like a 12-pack, which is a 12-pack of the Sakura Jelly Rolls Stardust Galaxy, which is your glitter, run about $18.37. So there's about an $8 difference between the two brands. The metallics, I was having a little bit of a hard time finding a price on Amazon for. I couldn't find the full, because the metallics do have 14 in Sakura, but it looks like a 10-pack is running about $17.30. So 10 and 12, and the difference is about $7. And then the moonlit and the pastels, the moonlit Sakuras, it looks like I can get a 10-pack of these. It looks like I can get the 10-pack for $13.79. So there's only about a $3 to $4 difference there. Okay, but those are your price differences between these. So, I mean, price-wise, the KaiserCraft or Kaiser colors are definitely cheaper in price. So I thought, hey. Okay, so let me grab the coloring that I actually did yesterday. And I didn't have the moonlit, or I did not have the pastels at the time. So this is just comparing metallics and glitter between the two brands. Okay, so as you can see in the light, this side is the KaiserCraft. This side is Sakura Jelly Rolls. So glitter-wise, they're pretty on the money. You see what I mean? I mean, there's not a real difference. And then here are the metallics. Again, this side is Kaiser. This side is Sakura. Very, very, very similar. This is actually from Mandala Bliss 1 by Jennifer Stay. I'm going to take the light directly off so you guys can see color better, because you can definitely see glitter better with the light shining directly down, but then you can see color better with it not so much. So, okay, we'll look at these. What stood out to me is that the Kaiser seems to be much more bold and much more, that has more maybe of a pop, where the Sakura is a little bit more subdued in color when you actually start coloring with them. You can tell me if you tend to agree with that. And then again, on the metallics, I think you do get more shimmer and shine, maybe off of the jelly rolls. But I mean, you tell me what you think about the differences in these two. But I think the quality is great. And this is what I did find myself when I was working with these, is they're very juicy. They never skipped on me. It was giving me ink. And, I say that, and then, something might happen and it not. But at least in the time that I colored this yesterday, and in the time that I swatched them all out to show you guys today, I'm not seeing that there was any skipping or anything like that. The ink had a great flow and it was very juicy. And I'm not afraid of them just because they do have the 0.8 nib instead of the 1 nib, the 1 millimeter nib. But I wasn't seeing that much of a difference in it. It may have took a little bit longer maybe to color in an area than it would have with the one, but to me, it was still, a really good pen even to use for coloring. Okay, so for those of you who came just for a review, there you have it. I definitely think these are wonderful, and links are down in the description of the video, so you can find these over on Amazon. I am going to do a little bit of a demo and color with some of these to start trying to lay down some colors. If you guys want to hang around for that, that's great. And you'll get to see exactly how they lay down. So, okay, let's move on to that. And I grabbed my book, which is Psalms of Peace and Hope. This is actually illustrations by Deborah Muller. And I just grabbed it and looked for something. And I thought this cross looked like something that had a lot of spaces that I could use gel pens in. Because, the truth is gel pens do not do well on really large areas. So kind of when you're testing gel pens, it is better to test them, or to color with them in smaller areas. Okay, so just so you guys can start getting an idea, this is the glitter green from the set. And up here at the top where these little leaves are, that's what I'm going to color in this with. So you guys can kind of see how beautiful, see how smooth. It was just, it goes down so good, in my opinion. And with the color differences between the jelly roll and the KaiserCrafts, I really think that in addition, even if you already have jelly rolls, you're getting different colors with the Kaiser colors made by KaiserCraft. So you're really expanding. If you already have the jelly rolls and you add these, you're really expanding your set. Or maybe if you have these, you might want to expand to the jelly rolls, because they are amazing gel pens. And that's why I wanted to make sure that I compared these to a brand of gel pen that I absolutely love and I know to be, a very, very high quality of a gel pen. And that's what I wanted to put these up against. You see the glitter? Pretty. Very, very pretty. And they don't feel bad in my hand. They do feel very slim. They have a very sleek feel. So they're not, chunky. The jelly rolls are a little chunky. And these just seem very sleek. Honestly, I think they to me, they seem like they would probably cost more than they do. I mean, just to be honest. All right, so there's some green in the glitter. And then just so you guys can see some pastel, you know, I'm not a huge fan of pastels, truly. But I understand, you know, some of you are, but, you know, I'm not a huge fan of pastel gel pen. But I really wanted to try these. See how the ink just flows out so easily. You really have to make sure you stay in the lines if you color with pastel gel pens, because the ink is generally very opaque. It will cover up your lines if you go over the line. So you do have to be kind of cautious when you get around the areas that, you know, when you get to your line art, you have to be very careful going around that. They tend to dry very matte, meaning flat. They're not shiny or anything like that when they dry. We'll see if we can get an idea what happens in a little bit larger area when we use our glitter, because I know some of you are going to want to know that. How does it handle if we do a little bit of a larger area? So we'll go around these. I feel that they're super juicy. I just love the way it glides. And it's not, you know, like I said, it's not scratchy at all. It's very smooth. Smooth and creamy. Okay. Oh, so there we go. And a little bit of a larger area. Pretty. I think that looks really nice. I'm gonna think, where did I get this from? Let's use this one. This is another glitter, because, you know, glitter's my thing, guys. You know, it's my favorite. I love some glitter gel pens. Looks good. And I think one of the questions I get asked probably the most is about gel pens. What gel pens do I recommend? So when I see new sets of gel pens, I'm anxious to try them. And, you know, I feel so bad that I did not get these about 2 years ago when I first saw them. But I was so afraid of that 0.8 nib, because everything that I was hearing was saying if you're going to color with gel pen, you need the 1 millimeter nibs. And so I didn't get them. And I really regret it. Now that I'm coloring with them, I'm like, oh, I could have been enjoying these all along. They're really nice. And of course, if you want, you know, more than one pack, more than one type look, and I'll link as many different packs that I can find. But they're definitely cheaper to buy in packs that have more in it. So they're definitely cheaper to buy them that way. Okay. It's like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these, metallics. Metallics generally aren't my thing either. But I did want to test these. And I know that, a lot of people love the metallic gel pens. My favorite metallics are the Sparkle Pops because they're not, they are metallic, but they are so super shiny. They're a little pricey and there's not a lot of colors. But these are pretty on par for what I've experienced with metallic gel pen. The only ones I've ever seen big and bright are, of course, the Sparkle Pops or the dual hybrid, and those are both the same ink. But as far as just metallics and gel pens, these are, I think they could, go up against the big names for sure. So they're really good quality. And as you can tell, they're still buttery smooth and very juicy. There you go. I think they look great. Very, 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 very good. Good, good, good. All right. Let me see here. And I love these cases that they come in. It just makes coloring with them so easy. And I like that a lot. This is one of the pastels. It's like an orange pastel. Very peachy color. Trying to stay off that line art so we don't lose our line. So how are you guys doing today? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. I enjoyed the weekend pretty well. I definitely enjoyed getting to go to Hobby Lobby. I had not been to Hobby Lobby in a very long time. Probably not since like Christmas time, maybe. So it had been a while since I had been inside Hobby Lobby. It was lots of fun to get to go inside. And look around. They had moved so many things. I was having such a hard time finding things. And, I kind of went in with the idea of, let me see what looks interesting. That was kind of my whole thing when I went in was, let me see what I might be interested in checking out. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not meditating, I promise. Okay. I was debating if I wanted to stay pastels on this line or not. We will. This is the light blue pastel. Give you guys a little hint about coloring with pastel gel pens. When the pastel starts to dry, if you go back over it again, it scratches. So when you're working with pastel gel pen, you need to stay, just like with our alcohol markers, you need to kind of stay where it's wet. Keep the edges wet so you can keep laying it down, because if you go back over it after it starts to dry, it just scratches that, kind of scratches that ink up off the paper. Because it does dry very much to like a very matte, chalky pastel type finish. So that's kind of the key to coloring with them. Of course, it's a good idea, you know, with any gel pen to do that, but it is super important with the pastels to keep your area wet. Because it's really hard to go back over a pastel gel pen once it's dry, or once it starts to dry. Okay. Go back in with a glitter. This is the purple. Actually, this is not glitter. This is purple metallic. I was just looking at it going, that doesn't look very glitter. I mean, it's like that's shiny, but that's not very glittery. It's because it's the metallic. I grabbed from the wrong set. It's okay. We'll do, let you see another metallic, and then we'll see another glitter. Okay. It's the purple metallic. And okay, let's use the lighter pink, or I'm not sure if it's a red or if it's just a lighter pink, but I think it's more red. Yeah, it's more of a red. We'll use that here. That just blows my mind how juicy these glitters are, especially. I love it just to see them all just come together. I did blend some with these and they blended wonderfully. I think that has a lot to do with types of paper too, because I was actually doing it on cardstock and it did really well. Sometimes on regular paper, they just dry too fast. The ink soaks in too fast. But gel pens, you know, if they're nice and juicy, I love to blend them. Okay. There we go. So, what do you guys think? I think that they're absolutely wonderful. I do. I'm going to work on this probably some more on my own, because I do like the image and I want to play with these pens some more. So again, these are the metallics. These are the metallics, your glitters and your pastels. And when you're done with them, just close them up. And what I'm going to do is, where I did these little swatches, I'm going to cut these swatches out, flip these over, like, let me show you. I'll go ahead and do one because I'm going to have to do it anyway, right? So I can do it on camera. Just cut them out. See, I mean, you can swatch them onto anything. These swatches were from Radu Frazee's swatch book. I just popped a page out. And these are the glitters. Make sure I get the glitters. I'm just going to turn it over to the back. Yellow being the first color. And I can do it this way or this way, you know, wherever you want to put it. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to take some clear tape so I can see the colors pretty well through that, and just going to tape it down. And then I have my swatch, so I know what the colors are that are inside that. I'll repeat the same on the metallic. So I do appreciate you guys coming to watch the video today. Please give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment. Please leave me a comment. I love to hear from all of you. I'd like to know what you think about these. Have you ever tried this brand before? If you did, what was your opinion on them? And do you think this is something that you would like to try in the future? Let me know. As I said, there will be links down in the description of the video, which will take you to Amazon.com, where I will find as many different sets as I can to share with you guys there of these wonderful, wonderful little gel pens. If you're not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and make sure you ring the notification bell so you'll be notified of my future uploads when they come out, so you don't miss a thing. So again, thanks so much. Check the description for links. And until next time, guys, peace, love, and happy coloring. Bye, guys.